Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kwang from Kwang's Tutoring. If you're here, it means you're serious about mastering the SAT math section. We're now diving into the final set of challenging problems, questions 24 through 27, from SAT practice test number 4. This is the non-calculator portion's closing stretch, and these questions often ramp up in difficulty, testing your skills in areas like advanced algebraic manipulation, interpreting complex functions, and geometry on the coordinate plane. Before we jump in, here's the deal. Grab your practice test, pause the video now, and give problems 24, 25, 26, and 27 a shot completely on your own. Remember, this is the time to identify your weak spots. Got your answers? Great! Now let's see the official SAT thought process for solving these. We're not just looking for the right answers, we're looking for the most efficient way to get them. Ready to finish strong and level up your score? Let's get started. Question 24. In the given system of equations, A is a constant. The graphs of the equations in the given system intersect at exactly one point, x, comma, y, in the xy plane. What is the value of x? So we know that these two graphs will intersect when the y values are the same and the x values are the same. So since the y values are the same, we can set the two equations equal to each other. Then we're going to bring all the terms over to one side, and then we combine like terms. Now to find the value of x, the easiest way would be to use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. So then this simplifies to square root of negative 24 is 576 minus 512 minus 8a. All over 4. And then to simplify the radical, if there's exactly one solution, that means the radical has to equal 0. So everything underneath the radical, that must equal 0, which would be 64 minus 8a is equal to 0. We add 8a to both sides, we'll get 64 equals 8a. Divide both sides by 8, we get 64 divided by 8, and a is 8. That means my final answer is going to Okay, 6. So the final answer is C. Now the trick here is, after you figure out the square root and made that 0, okay, when you rewrite it, you can ignore this portion here, because we know that that's going to be 0. So then you're just left with 24 divided by 4, which is going to be 6. Question 25. An isosceles right triangle has a hypotenuse of length 58 inches. What is the perimeter in inches of this triangle? So if we were to draw a diagram, it looks something like this. So we don't know what that length is and what that length is. But given that this is a right triangle and it's isosceles, that means these two sides, a squared plus b squared, must be the same. That means we could say a squared plus a squared is equal to 58 squared, or 2a squared is equal to 58 squared. And then we take the square root of both sides, so we're going to get a square root of 2 is equal to 58. And so a equals 58 divided by the square root of 2. In math, we don't like to have square roots or radicals in the denominator, so we need to rationalize this fraction. To rationalize this fraction, we multiply the top and bottom by square root of 2. So we get a equals 58 times the square root of 2. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 would just give me 2. And so we get a equals 29 square roots of 2. So we know that this side is 29 square roots of 2, and this side is 29 square roots of 2. To get the perimeter, we just need to add all three sides. So we get 29 square roots of 2 plus 29 square roots of 2 plus 58. And if we look at 29 square roots of 2 plus 29 square roots of 2, that can be simplified to 58 square roots of 2 plus 58. And that is answer C. Question 26. In the xy plane, a parabola has vertex 9, negative 14 and intersects the x-axis at 2 points. If the equation of the parabola is written in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are constants, which of the following could be the value of a plus b plus c? So I think the best way to start this problem is to write the parabola in vertex form, which would be y equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. H and k being our center points. So in our example, h is 9 and k is negative 14. If we were to expand the parentheses, we get a times x squared minus 18x plus 81. And then if we distribute the a, we get ax squared minus 18ax plus 81a minus 14. Now we have our equation in ax squared plus bx plus c form. We see that that's a, that's b, and that's c. So now what we need to do is add those together. So we add a, we add b to that, and then we add c. We simplify by adding like terms, and we get 64a minus 14. 64a minus 14 is the value of a plus b plus c. So now we can take that and compare it to the values given in our answer choices and see which one comes out to be the correct one. In this case, we know that a must be positive because it says that the parabola intersects the x-axis at 2 points, and the vertex is in the negative y range. So the only way it could do that is if it opens upwards, and if it opens upwards, that means a must be positive. So if I look at answer choice A, 64a minus 14 is equal to negative 23. Well, I add 14 to both sides, and I'm going to get negative 7. A negative number divided by a positive number is going to remain negative, so this cannot be my answer. If I look at answer choice B is negative 19. I add 14 to both sides, and again, I get negative 5. Negative number divided by a positive number is going to be negative, so that can't be my answer. 64a, we look at answer choice C, which is negative 14. We add 14 to both sides. Okay. We get a equals 0. Okay. This will not work because a must be a positive number greater than 0. So answer C can't be it. And then we try answer D. We add 14 to both sides, and we get 2. A is equal to 2 over 64, or 1 over 32. Regardless, it is a positive number, and therefore our answer choice is D. Question 27. Function f is defined by f of x is equal to negative a to the x power plus b, where a and b are constants. In the xy plane, the graph of y equals f of x minus 15 has a y-intercept at 0, negative 99 over 7. The product of a and b is 65 over 7. What is the value of a? So we start by looking at what is this equation here. So we know that f of x is negative a to the x plus b, and then we have 15. Okay, and for this equation here, we know that the intercept is 0, negative 99 over 7. This means negative 99 over 7 is equal to negative a to the 0 power plus b minus 15. This is negative 99 over 7 equals 1, negative 1, plus b minus 15. Or negative 99 over 7 equals negative 16 plus b. Adding 16 to both sides, now we need to find the common denominator. Common denominator would be 7 so we get b is equal to 13 over 7. Now I also know, because it tells us in the problem, that a and b, the product of a and b, is 65 over 7. So a times b is equal to 65 over 7. I now know that b is 13 over 7. And now we solve. We solve by dividing both sides by 7 over 13. And then we find that a is equal to 5. If you'd like to see more of these, check out our other videos. If you would like some additional help with your math SAT, you can check out our website at www.ktutoringnow.com. Again, that's www.ktutoringnow.com. Thank you for joining us for this video, and until next time, have a blessed day.